Hey there, it's Worst Pokemon Trainer, and I'm here to answer today the question, how difficult is it to platinum Team Sonic Racing? Team Sonic Racing is a kart racer, much like Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing, but has an emphasis on team play, making it a little bit interesting in that sense. The game puts you in a team of three, and you win by scoring the most points based on the place you finish in a race. For example, if you finish first, you'll get 15 points. Finish second, you'll get 12 points, and so on. And the game at the end of it tallies your points plus your two other teammates to determine how many points you will have together and what place you finish. So you can finish in second and still win the race if your teammates are in third and fourth. But vice versa, if you finish first and your teammates finish in dead last, you still could lose the race. It's all based on points. Uh, I think it's an alright kart racer. It's not my personal favorite. I definitely prefer something like Mario Kart or even Crash Team Racing, right? Do a little bit of the gameplay, but I don't think it's bad. It's it's definitely a fun game in my opinion. But I'm here to actually answer how difficult is it to get the platinum trophy? And to be honest, this one's a little tough. It's I don't think it's as tough as Crash Team Racing Nitro Field, but it's not free like something like WRC6. This does take a lot of patience and luck, especially on the harder difficulties. But let's do a just show a bit of the gameplay here, right? Here you got this yellow line that you follow. Follow that, you get boost. I haven't played this in a bit, but it's your standard kart racer. It has power ups to use, like basically red shells, green shells, stuff like that. It's not bad, gotta say. Right, you got your little like mushroom right there, the white, and you basically just race, and at the end of the race, whoever has the most points wins. I don't think I can show a full race because I do want to talk about the trophies. I'll talk about the miscellaneous stuff right now. There's trophies that require you to do certain things with power ups. So for example, if you have this orange one, you have three of them. It asks you to hit you know an opponent with each missile, or like for example, it'll tell you to pass on like five items to your teammates in a race. Like it's basic miscellaneous stuff, nothing super crazy, right? But the real annoying stuff is actually the campaign stuff and the kind of the online stuff. I think I'll go into the online stuff first. The online stuff is very simple. There's only three. You need to play a race online. You need to win a race online, meaning first place. Oops. And you also have to beat a friend's time trial, which is actually a lot more annoying than you think it would. So the problem with these online trophies is that the online is basically dead. This game, there's like no one playing, unfortunately. So your best bet is probably to actually just find someone who owns the game and play with them, or to go online on forums and look for a boosting partner who's also trying to get these trophies. Because I mean, I tried for a while and I could not find a single race. I'm gonna go into it right after this to see if I can find anyone, but really doubt it. So in that sense, it's annoying. They're easy trophies. It's just good luck, finding someone playing this, right? So like here's the end. I finished in second, but as you can see, I'll tell you like I'll go show you the points everyone gets, right? Uh, well, Knuckles finished too late, so we get it. It's fine. But let's go into the online. It's pretty dead. I don't think we'll find anything. But there's also the time trial, which is very poorly, um, not poorly made. It's the best way I can describe it is just it's a hassle. You have to find one of your friends that owns this game that has placed a time trial, and then you have to race against that time trial and beat it. The problem with it is that it's, and I'll show off actually, is that for whatever reason, when they designed this, there was no easy way to find your friends for whatever reason. You have to scroll individually, pages upon pages, thousands upon thousands of names to find someone. And the issue is there's no real indication of when you actually find someone. Kind of just have to keep your eyes peeled, right? So as you can see, like there's no one on here. So the two online trophies are kind of difficult to do with when the game is pretty much has no online people playing, right? Just a quick show that there's like basically no one playing. But to get back to my point, we go into the time trial. If you look, you have to set, you have to look for someone on the leaderboards that's on your friends list that has a time that you can beat. Problem is, there's no quick way to look down the list. You have to go one by one, right? I'm just holding the button here. Like I can't scroll through pages fast, right? So it's very annoying because like you're probably gonna find your teammates like, look, this is my time for this race, right? A minute. That's 16,000 people I have to get through just to find my name, right? There's no way to tell which one of these are on my friends list. Let's actually know their name off by heart. It's pretty annoying. And on top of that, there's the issue that a lot of people it's not unlocking for whatever reason. They beat the time trial and they don't get it. For me, I'm gonna explain how I did it. I basically just found a friend after scrolling for thousands and thousands of names. I found a friend, his time trial. I went into the race, despite the game telling me that there's no ghost data and that I can only race his time. I went in it, beat it, and the trophy immediately popped up for me. There's reports of people doing this like multiple times and not getting it, but that's the way I got it. The other thing I'm gonna talk about is the campaign stuff. So the campaign stuff is uh tricky. It's difficult for one big reason, but this is the campaign here. You have to get all the stars and all the keys for all the trophies. Also have to play everything on hard mode and on expert mode. Hard mode has a trophy. Expert mode has some unlocks that you need to get. And on paper it's not bad, but like I said, there's a big issue when it comes to your AI teammates in this game. Your AI teammates are very unhelpful. They'll constantly get in your way or even push you off of your off the track by accident, not intentionally, obviously. But for whatever reason, your AI teammates stick with you. So if you're in last, your teammates will be maybe like 11th and 10th. They won't actually be up in the front of the group trying to get first or second. They'll be right around you, which is very annoying because if you're far behind, that means your teammates are far behind and won't score high points either. So you're reliant on being in first constantly or finishing in the top three and hope that your team finishes in the middle of the pack. And can be very annoying. For whatever reason, I found the hard mode much more difficult than the expert. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it's very annoying. We're gonna jump into the trophy list in a second just to show you the percentages, but see you got these keys. You have to get these as well. They can be very annoying. You have these challenges like challenges where you have to collect a bunch of rings. They also have keys that you need to get. These can be difficult because you need to get the platinum trophy. I mean the platinum medal, and these almost demand perfection to get the platinum. Not gonna lie, so it can be very frustrating. Let's just take a quick look at the trophy list here. Whoops, bear with me for a second. So this game has a 0.1% completion rating. You see that? And understandably so. Like, see, there's like finish an online race, but here's the chapter, complete the chapters in Team Adventure, which is not bad, right? Every star in each chapter. Again, these can be very annoying, especially the platinum medals, because they demand basically no mistakes from you, and it can be very frustrating to get every star in Team Adventure mode, collect all the mod rings, which are basically just challenges that they throw at you in the race. For this, I would recommend playing on normal to get these. It makes it a little bit easier. You can do the campaign in basically two playthroughs, one hard, one expert. I personally did three: normal for the keys, then back to hard, and then expert. So I would recommend doing that. Um, it's uh, it's gonna be a patience game. This one, I don't think it's impossible to do, but you're gonna have to have a lot of patience, a lot of practice, because it is gonna be that campaign stuff is gonna be tough to do. That campaign stuff can be very annoying, and so can those medals. I think I'll show off one of those medal races just to give you guys an idea. Right? Let's, but it's pretty difficult. There's a story here that's pretty much throwaway. It's not interesting. It's yeah, it's just not interesting. I appreciate them trying to throw in a story, but I really didn't care for it. So here they want me to get 1,200 rings, and you have to, in order to get more time in this challenge, you have to basically drift and collect rings at the same time to increase your timer, right? But it can be tricky. It's not easy. Again, I don't think it's the most difficult game out there. I'd probably rate this like at a 7 out of 10 in terms of platinum difficulties. This is not like the Omega collection for Wipeout, which was super difficult. This is doable, but it is a patience game. It's practice, a lot of practice, and thankfully there's no, you know, crazy challenges to do, like beat a certain time. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. Um, Again, it's a pretty decent kart racer. Not my favorite, but I enjoyed what I played of it. It is a patience game, so it's if you're not a patient person, I would not recommend doing this. I think if you're a veteran of platinum hunting, then definitely give this one a go. It's a good challenge, I think. Not overly frustrating, but also not free. It's not an easy plan. See, like even that, like I didn't even get half of what I needed there, right? I only got the silver medal right there. So it is a challenge, but I think it's a great collection. If you're able to do it, you feel pretty great. It's challenging. Not many trophies as you see, mostly bronze trophies, but that's all right. 0.1%, understandable. It is a challenge, but I think it's doable if you have the patience. So that's going to be it for me. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.